Miss Tori. This is Nova Life and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my December TBR video. It's going to be a mix of me pulling prompts and just some holiday books that I want to read that I definitely want to get to this year. I'm feeling very festive today. I have some green eyeshadow, I have some red lipstick, I have my All I Want for Christmas is Some More Books sweatshirt on. Like, December is Decembering and I'm very excited. I cannot wait for December. I have a Disney trip planned, so I have all the fun things and I just can't wait. I hope to take some days off of work and just relax and reflect on 2024 and, you know, make goals for 2025. I absolutely love doing that in December. It's like one of my favorite things is to reflect from the year and then like plan for 2025. So before we dive into my December TBR and picking some prompts though, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is BetterHelp. So BetterHelp is on a mission to make starting therapy so much easier. And one thing I did this year was get back into therapy, and that is something that I do not regret in the slightest. I love that I've been able to talk to someone when I'm having issues and when I'm feeling, you know, sad and I don't know what to do with that, or just being very productive and working out some work things, if that makes sense. I'm someone who I think therapy can help really anyone, and I truly mean anyone. And I love that BetterHelp makes it so much easier to start therapy. So basically, you can click the link in the description box below to take a quiz to be matched with a therapist. And it's relatively easy. They ask you a couple of questions. You can change therapists at any time and they make it so much easier. And I will say that being in therapy over the last couple of years, and especially this year, changing therapist is so important because you want to find someone that you vibe with. Like, if the vibes are vibing with your therapist, your therapy sessions are 10 times better. Having a relationship with the therapist is very important. It's like having a romantic relationship. You have to vibe well with them, you know what I mean? And BetterHelp makes it so much easier. They also make it so much easier to talk to a therapist. You can text them at any time. You can schedule phone calls if you prefer phone calls, or if you prefer video calls, they have that option as well. I'm someone who I like to be face-to-face most of the time, so I love the video call option, but I also love that I can chat at any time and message my therapist at any time and be like, hey, I'm having this issue, or hey, I noticed this and I want to talk about it in my next therapy session. I just want to make a note of it. They have a new journaling option where you can just like write down your thoughts in a very safe place. Everything about the BetterHelp platform is safe and confidential, which is extremely important. And I love that I can literally talk about anything and I don't feel like it's going to go anywhere. It's going to stay between me and my therapist. It's non-biased and it's a very much like they're there to help me, and I find that's so important. And I know going into the holiday season, it can be really tough for a lot of people. Personally, my dad struggles with the holiday season. He's lost a lot of family members around the holiday seasons, and I've been on board to make sure he can talk to someone if he needs it. So it's something that I really take personally in my day-to-day life. And in my, you know, in my immediate family, I make sure that they have that option to talk to someone. So if you want to get started with BetterHelp, you can click the link in the description box below. It'll take you to their website and you can fill out the questionnaire and get started and talk to someone and try it out and see if it's for you. If you ever struggled around the holiday season and you definitely need to talk to someone, BetterHelp is something that you can get started within a couple of days and talk to someone, which is extremely important. So thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. And now let's get into my December TBR. So I'm very excited to talk about all the books that I'm going to read. I have one book club pick, which is my Leave It to the Pros book club that I run with Christy from Christy Reads a Lot. She is amazing. I love her. I love watching her. I also love her as a person. And we're picking a historical fiction that is kind of set in winter. I was trying to find some like wintry set books, but it's always like the ones that like I'm not actually sure that are set in winter. And she found Last Christmas in Paris by Hazel Gaynor and Heather Webb. So this duo actually writes a lot of things together. I've read Meet Me in Monaco by them a couple of years ago and I actually really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. So this is a World War I novel that I'm very excited about. It's set 4 Christmases between 1914 and 1918. It explores the ruins of war, strength of love, and the enduring hope of the Christmas season. I am really glad we found this book, so I'm very excited to read and talk about it. So our live show will be on my channel in December, on December 17th. So it'll be in the middle of the month before like all the holiday stuff, you know, starts and everything like that. My audio is available on Hoopla and Libby. Definitely check your library to see if the audiobook and or ebook is available. We really try to pick books that already have like an audiobook and it's pretty relatively easy to get access to. So I cannot wait to talk about this one. I'm very very, very excited for that one. I love a good historical fiction. I've rediscovered my love of historical fiction this year. So yeah, I cannot wait to dive into that one. Now, over on my Patreon, I tried to do something really fun last year where we watched a movie together every single week, and I didn't realize that you're not allowed to stream movies. Figured that one out. Not very techy, okay? And so I was like, what can we do this year to just have like fun time during the holiday season? So basically, starting the first week of December, so starting the week after you see this, I will have reading sprints every single week, which I normally do on my Patreon, but we're going to be reading a holiday novella each week on sprints. So it's about 130 pages or less. We'll have 2 or 3 reading sprints, like 2 or 3 30 to 40 reading sprints, and we'll read together and then chat about the novella. So I let them pick their top 4 novellas. So the ones that are currently winning, and I'll post all of this already on my Instagram so you can see. Gifted to His Dad by Jay Wilder. Enough said. Don't even need to know the synopsis. The Holiday Clause by Anne Einerson. I read If You Give a Holiday Grump a Wish List last year and I really enjoyed it, so I'm excited for this novella by Anne Einerson. Mary in Moose Falls by Emily Silver, which is an holiday kind of novella that she is coming out with, which I'm very excited. And the last one is The Mistletoe Bet by Maren Moore. So I know that she has this like holiday novella series, and I think she has one coming out in December, but I wanted to pick some backlist ones that I never got to, as well as mixing some of those new ones in, just like whenever I want to. So yeah, those are the 4 that we're gonna read each week. One will be each week. I will assign a week, I'll assign a date. So if you want to join my Patreon, I have a 7-day free trial. You can join, see if you like it. If not, cancel and you won't have wasted money, but you get to see a peek inside my Patreon, what I post each week, and all the fun things. That's all the committed books I have for December. Now I'm very excited to pick some prompts. So I'm gonna pick 5 and go with that because I have a lot of books that I want to read, but I also want to mood read. So we're gonna do a blend of things, okay? Okay, this is the first one. This is what we're gonna do. This is this one. A book with a purple cover. A purple cover. That's actually kind of hard. I feel like this one I really want to read, but it's pink. Would you consider that pink? That's pink. Hang on. No, a purple cover. I know what book I'm going to read. Hang on. I found it. A book with a purple cover. This is pretty purple, I think. This looks purple. The spine has purple, so we're gonna go with it. So I actually got this from Just a Piece of Books. She actually had 2 copies of it. Why she had 2 copies, I don't know. I never read a Nora Roberts book. Nora Roberts is not for me, but I've heard that the second book actually just came out, but this is a hauntingly atmospheric new trilogy by Nora Roberts. So it's like a historical set in Scotland, I think, like then now type thing. Just read it. She said it was amazing, and she's like, if you were to read any Nora Roberts book, I feel like you would really like this one. So this is my first pick. Okay, very excited. You know, just the last month of the year to discover some new authors. You know, who knows? I might be a Nora Roberts whore by the end of this. Anyway, okay. Ask a patron for a rec. Let me message my Patreon. I have a chat with just my top tier that whenever I like whenever I'm reading something or want to do an update, I'll do that. So okay, we'll see if they answer, but if not, I'll put the book right here. If they don't answer by the time the video ends, I'll put it right here. But okay, that's actually really fun. I'm excited because I love my patrons. I love all of them, but my top tier, we just started this chat and I really actually like it. It's like, let's FaceTime and complain about something in life, you know? Okay. A book from a previous TBR video that you never got to. So let me go look at my November TBR. I do know that I have a lot. I do know I have a lot of that I didn't read from November because the audiobooks never came in. So let's see, because I picked a lot. Okay, hang on. Oh, perfect. The 13th Child. My audiobook never came in. It didn't come in yet, but I think I have the physical book over on my TBR cart thing. I have 5 weeks. 5 weeks for the hold, and I definitely want to read this before the end of the year, so that'll be one that I'm going to pick. Okay, because I didn't actually get to that. Okay, that's okay. So we got 3 down. 2 more prompts. 2 more. This one is a book where you own a special edition but haven't read the book. You know what? I just unhauled a bunch of books that I own the special edition for, but I haven't gone to. And I actually have read a lot of them. So this is kind of hard. This is kind of hard. This is kind of hard. Hang on. I'm going to do this one. Ledge by Stacey McEwen. I've had this for so long. And I'm in a fantasy mood, so I thought it would be fun to read this. I think Jess gave this one to me because she didn't read it. So, Dark and Quirky Special Edition, Ledge by Stacey McEwen. I'm pretty sure I can get the audiobook for this, so that'll be that one. Okay, let's do one more. This is a very random TBR. Okay, it's a very random TBR, but you know, it is what it is, you know? Ask Jess to pick a book for you to read. Oh, hang on, let me FaceTime her. Hello.
Hello.
I'm filming.
Oh, okay.
And I picked a prompt.
Yeah.
And it says, ask Jess to pick a book for you to read.
Oh my gosh, the pressure.
You can't pick Inheritance because I already picked that for a book with a purple cover.
Is there a genre preference you have?
I mean fantasy, but it could be anything really.
What if I read this fantasy that you haven't read?
Well, no, I know, but like you could pick anything.
I'm looking now to see what I've loved this year.
Oh yeah.
Did you read Business Casual yet?
No.
Can you read that one?
Yeah, it's on my November TBR. I've been trying to pick it up, but I don't think I'll pick it up before December, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the month's almost over, so.
Yeah. Okay, Business Casual it is. She said it herself. Okay, the queen has spoken. She said Business Casual, which I actually have downstairs by my nightstand because it's a book that I've been wanting to read, but she loved that one. So, I'm pretty excited. I have Inheritance, Nora Roberts. I have Ledge, Stacey McEwen. McEwen? I hope that's the right word. The 13th Child by Erin A. Craig. I have Business Casual by B.K. Borson and this one for my Patreon. So that is my TBR for December. I will definitely be reading way more than those, but that is what I have currently I want to read, but I want to maybe read a little bit in December. That is all I have. If you've made it this far, leave me a gift box emoji in the comments down below if you've made it this far and you want to let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. You can click the link in the description box below to get started on your therapy journey with BetterHelp. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content from me. As always, I hope you're living a novel life, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.